Hi, in this video we're going to continue discussing the non-specific defences by looking at the process of inflammation. So the inflammatory response kicks in whenever we have an injury or the entry of a pathogen. It's all about getting the immune cells to the site of infection as quickly as possible. So if you have this type of injury, if you have an infection, the inflammatory response starts when mast cells, a type of white blood cell, release the chemical histamine. So histamine alerts the immune system to this infection, starts recruiting white blood cells and direct them towards the site of infection. And it does this by first causing vasodilation or the widening of the blood vessel to increase the blood flow, as well as increasing the permeability of the capillaries, which makes it easier for these cells to move in and out of the capillaries. So, because we've now got this increased blood flow, we've got this accumulation or build up of different types of white blood cells at our site of infection, including a specialised type called phagocytes, which we'll discuss in a subsequent video. It also recruits these clotting elements, which were discussed as part of Unit 2, and this will help to repair the damaged blood vessel and hopefully stop the entry of any more pathogens. So, how does this come up during assessment? So, take a minute, pause the video, and have a go at these past paper questions. So, in this question, we're told the inflammatory response involves the release of the chemical histamine. First, name the cells that release histamine, and then explain why the skin around a puncture wound often becomes red and swollen. So the type of cell that releases histamine, those are the mast cells. And the reason that we get redness and swelling during the inflammatory response are a direct result of the action of histamine. So the redness is because of the vasodilation or increased blood flow. So if the vessel's closer to the surface of the skin, it gives it that red appearance. And the swelling comes from the increased permeability and that build up or accumulation of white blood cells. And it would also accept a build up of tissue fluid as that happens at the site of infection too. However, do be careful if you're going for the permeability and make sure you're specifically talking about the capillaries. So, vasodilation is applying to the blood vessels generally, but the permeability is just for the capillaries. Okay. And it will also accept porous instead of permeable, as they mean more or less the same thing. It's about the ease of which things can move in and out of these capillaries. So again, hopefully everything all makes sense, but if you do have any questions, you can let me know.